All right, so here he is on this night or any other. He's one of the best heavyweights in the world, the former champion Stipe Miocic. How about the wins list? Francis Ngannou Jr., Dos Santos, Alistair Overeem, and he's looking to reel in another big one here tonight, DC.
And every one of those guys was him defending the championship, John. That goes to tell you the murderer's row that he had to go through to hold on to that UFC heavyweight championship. A phenomenal boxer, a phenomenal wrestler, great cardio, the new breed of heavyweights that has shot to the top of the world, Stipe Miocic.
Amazing to think where he was after his first UFC main event against Stefan Struve in 2012. Has been largely perfect ever since. All eyes on Stipe yet again here tonight. Stipe Miocic. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so with much fanfare, here is Jon Jones back in defense of his UFC heavyweight championship. Remarkable the manner in which he came back from a 3-year layoff. Figures to present an even better version here tonight.
Well, so many people questioned or wondered when Jon Jones would come to heavyweight. When he did, he looked better than he ever has inside the UFC's octagon, winning the heavyweight championship and reasserting himself as the dominant force in mixed martial arts. Jon Jones once again steps into the octagon looking to build on his legacy.
And we don't know how long for this game Jon Jones is, so enjoy him while he is here. We'll see how it goes tonight in this UFC heavyweight championship title defense. Jon Jones, one of the greatest of all time, set to fight Stipe Miocic. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Stipe Miocic. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Jon Jones!
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so the weight ends here, folks, for Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic. Daniel Cormier has spent a combined 5 nights in the octagon with these two gentlemen. Your thoughts on what we might see here tonight?
Two of the greatest fighters of all time. Two of the best mixed martial artists you have laid your eyes on. Stipe Miocic has a champion's mentality, a warrior spirit, and Jon Jones has the same. They have so many unique qualities. It's the fight IQ, though, Jon Jones, that separates him from so many. How does Stipe match that in order to get the biggest victory of his career?
Tries to work it into a takedown. All right, well-timed leg kick by him there, and a lot of heavy pressure on that lead leg, and he made it pay for it.
Well, we spoke about reach, and the boxer is longer in the arms. The legs are longer than the arms. So by throwing kicks, you can land and stay at range and not run the risk of getting hit by one of those great right hands that the boxer possesses.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
All right, early action here in the heavyweight division, and there's Stipe Miocic finding a home for that pull right hand early.
He does it really well. He baits you into throwing something, and the moment you throw, he slips and he lets the right hand fly. He did it constantly against Francis Ngannou in the first fight. It has become one of his better strikes throughout his UFC career.
Just misses with that one. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Miocic. Split the guard beautifully there.
He's got some hands, man.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Just misses with the left hook.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Stipe Miocic. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Everything's landing perfect. Keep that pressure going.
And he switches to southpaw. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Miocic is circling towards the left side now. Good fight here, under 2 to go.
Oh! He hurt him real bad.
Oh, he got everything behind that kick.
The reach advantage has proven so beneficial. Another punch lands.
Well, he keeps going back. Back to the jab now, no good.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Johnny Bone.
Big ground and pound. Beautiful transition.
Oh, good work here to the body by Miocic. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Jones gets back up again. Nicely done.
Oh, nice.
I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Inside leg kick, that'll count. Outstanding round, and another 5 minutes coming up.
All right. Take a seat, buddy. Breathe. Deep breath for me. Breathe. Into that nose, out to that mouth. All right? You good? Great round. All in the tape.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. In terms of the knee strikes, shades of Ben Saunders against Brandon Wolf back in the day. Just nasty.
I mean, just nasty knees. The moment he finds those opportunities to really drive his knee home, drive it into your body, he throws them, and he throws them with absolute force.
All right, 5 minutes in the can. Here we go now with the start of round 2. Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic. All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attack the body to great effect, and we'll look to continue to do so here.
He has done a great job of making the investment. The investment to the body that may not pay dividends early, but as the fight goes long, you will see it start to pay itself out. Oh.
Just misses with the left hook.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let them go.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Oh!
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Miocic going for the leg kick. He misses. All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll keep feinting out little punches with no intent to land, just to get his opponent where he needs him to be to land that kill shot.
Miocic is now dealing with a cheap cut. Oh, right hook attempt, no good. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Miocic gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Calf kick lands, and it is starting to bruise now.
Dude better check these kicks. He's not going to be able to fight too long if he doesn't.
Just out of range with that right hand. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Oh, no!
Well, ground and pound 101, and now you start to see some swelling appear. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. And really starting to make these shots count. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both
setting up for an unlock now.
Arms in deep. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Less than a minute now to go in round 2. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how we needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad. It got checked.
Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. 15 seconds remain in the round. Jones going for the takedown, nothing doing there. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns.
Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his approach shot before low.
This is the fight you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Oh, that left thigh now really starting to swell. Jones goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful transition there after he was getting stunned on the feet. Making all these shots count. Jones is looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut. Getting them out here.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Jones. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling? Oh, Kimura now.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, nice transition. Kimura right into the armbar. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Miocic going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clearly.
Great takedown on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Able to check the high kick. All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3.
Oh, nice.
Stipe's chin is...
Gotta work. Gotta start looking to finish.
Stipe's in half guard.
Oh, right into mouth.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Seconds. All right, He's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Catch your breath.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? You ready?
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Well, that strike right there, that pull right hand, as you call it, has really become a trademark of Stipe Miocic on the feet.
Yeah, you got to be very careful how you approach Stipe because he sets you up. He will feint a jab. When you return, he pulls, and he hits you with the right hand. And right now, his opponent is not picking up on it. Stipe can put you to sleep if you aren't careful in the way that you approach him. Fighter's committed to the head kicks. That one landed.
Oh, well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that hand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent very bad with it.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Jones is cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. That will do it!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 23 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic.
All right, so a big win for Stipe here tonight, one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. And you know when you're a one-name man, right? Like Noma Agassi Apollo, right? For Stipe, that's all you need to know, and another brilliant effort out of the big